Thấy bà là đến đúng 28 là hết rồi cả. Thì xong rồi không biết là người ta sẽ kiểm tra lại luôn hay lại sau lễ người ta mới lại.
Chắc chắn là bác sĩ nghỉ lễ rồi. Bác sĩ lễ thì có trực.
Sơ vào đâu?
Cái này nói dối nhá, hồi xưa không bao giờ nói dối. Lọt vào này hồi xưa.
Victoria take up their starting position ahead of what will be another manic dash towards the finish line. A finish line beyond which lies pastures substantially greener, substantially more fertile, substantially more lucrative. They really do want to get off to a flyer here.
Tôi xem kỹ clip của thằng
sense of expectation
tội phạm ma túy.
as to
Ông ấy mua áo, ông mặc cả.
the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And already we're underway here. And it's Salah. And here's Haaland. Now it's some Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And here's Haaland. He's tried one! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Hits one! Oh, he hit that sweetly. This is their second corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. There's the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to...
He's having a go! That's really well cleared.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
De Bruyne touches it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
And the finish! Goal! Victoria! And Victoria are in front! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
It isn't rocket science, is it? You know, when you're defending, you react to the danger, but of course, you must spot it in the first place, and they didn't. You know, they're not really looking up to pick the runners, and it was a cheap goal to give away.
So the game's... He's got the shot away! It's a loose ball. Pedri. Victoria are enjoying a good spell right now, and leading. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
De Bruyne. Great ball and he's in. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Victoria have their third corner. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. Almost half an hour in now.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Torres. Pedri. Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. Pedri puts his foot on the gas. And it's lofted through here. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Fernando Torres. He's shifting through the gears. Tries a shot! They've scored! Arsenal are level. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
That has certainly made things... It's a mighty effort! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Hernandez going full tilt down the left. Kimmich. It's a good spell of possession, this. It's Salah! It's in! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Victoria get themselves into the lead. Ainsby. And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Haaland deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Odegaard pinches it off him. And that is a little undercooked. Rice. Messi. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Odegaard. And he's managed to get chance! And it's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, there's always...
And the first 45 minutes are up.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. Here we go again then. Kimmich. Mbappe. Haaland. Rice. Costa Curta. To Beckham. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And it's Beckham. Now it's Neymar. He has found the way through. Alexander-Arnold. Mohamed Salah. Kimmich. Ødegaard. Played back in. He's in plenty of space here. That's a decent clearance. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Distributed tidily. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fernando Torres. Mohamed Salah. De Bruyne. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Plenty to aim at here. Big chance! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Victoria blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Not the most accurate pass. Beckenbauer. For Rice. Beckham. Beckham! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 15.
Arsenal choosing to make the first change.
Number 22, Neymar. Number 21, Messi. Coming on the field.
Victoria has the chance to go the other way.
Joshua Kimmich. Number 20, Luis Diaz. Number 24, Mohamed Salah.
Rice.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Kimmich. De Bruyne. And the counter is on. Well, that is one way to stop him. Rice. Pedri. And he's in on goal. Has a goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Diaz. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Kimmich. Mbappe. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's Salah! Arsenal give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Hernandez. Mbappe. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pedri. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Beckham. And here's Torres. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pedri. Pedri really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Rice cuts it out. And it's Beckham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he put it away? Oh, that was no routine save.
Fernando Torres is offering a wry smile there.
Substitution for Arsenal.
Corner number 2 then.
Pedri. Number 23, Beckham. Coming on the field, number 8, Zakaria. Number 14, Del Piero.
Victoria are looking to go forward now. Costa Curta. He won't be happy with that one.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Del Piero. Time added on 4 minutes. That has not gone well. Oh, that's a very decent ball. Real chance! Now, oh, he's been caught on it here. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And there goes the final whistle. Victoria are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts.
Cái gì vậy? Chuyện gì vậy? Em trọng tài sao đó? Làm sao đó? Đi lỗ giữa mà người ta chỉ sai lỗi là sai trọng tài. Viện đi, người ta báo lỗi như thế rõ ràng rồi. Cái gì đấy em?
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Rummenigge. And that's an excellent interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Tries a shot! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Ruben Dias kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's De Bruyne. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Ronaldinho. And it's Nedved. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, nicely intercepted. Can he get it through? He could be in here. Brilliantly cut out. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he was quick to react. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Odegaard looking to get on the end of this. And he's taking no chances there.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. That's good defending, very good defending. Milan have the chance to go the other way. He has found the way through. And here's Messi.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Vieira. Oh, great play. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Ronaldinho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Can he put it away? And it's in! AC Milan are all square. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
Milan have the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Oh, he's been caught napping. They've won a corner. Tries a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Alexander-Arnold. Hernandez. Odegaard. And no, that was never going to make it. And he has slightly undercooked that one. It's a loose ball. Looking to go deep. He's got tall. Good delivery, but no joy.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Ødegaard. Rodri. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Haaland. Mbappe. Great hit! Thuram gets rid without sophistication. And it's Lahm. Mbappe. Mbappe. Vieira. Nedved. Milan are looking to break at pace. That's a shade optimistic. Rodri. Now it's Mbappe. And the first half is done. Victoria head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Mbappe. Rodri. Mbappe. Foot in. That's a little off target.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that was vital. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Mohamed Salah. It's run loose here. Pass is just off target. And the counter is on. Lahm. He is through here. And he's there to clear it.
Vai proceder uma substituição.
Corner number 2 then.
Número 4. Número 3. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 10. Número 13.
Bell!
Número 8.
Interesting ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great ball if he can get there. De Bruyne showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Mohamed Salah. Now it's De Bruyne. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the finish! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Bale did very well to get himself one-on-one. Now he's got to figure out how to beat the keeper.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, what a pass! Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. And he cuts out the supply. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Big header! Goal, Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Schneider looking to run onto it. It's a goal kick. Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. Bale. Oh, it's Bale! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Haaland. Face to face with... Can he finish? They've scored! They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can...
Well, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Williams! That's been cut out, well played.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Ruben Dias gets across to intercept that. Tries to dink it through. Oh, that's beautifully weighted.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
They'll have one final crack at it. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Van Dijk gets it clear. Now it's Saka. Oh, good ball. He's in a great position. There's the shot. Brilliant from Williams. And that may just do it. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Victoria complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Aims beyond the defence. And Hullet! It's in! They have stolen level at the last!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Milan are making a change now. So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Well, that looks a cracking ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Nedved. Lahm plays it in. Punched away. And that is as far as it goes. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish.
Lực hơn cả đồ, biểu cảm đầy e thẹn bất ngờ của trung đội trước tiền cổ vũ nhiệt tình của người dân sau màn bắn pháo diễn tập.
Giờ mà tôi cho ông lấy cái quần.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been... Haaland! Now in for the pieces!
Victoria would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it. I suppose if you're playing in an attacking position in this team, then having a craftsman like Rui Costa beside you is a dream.
He's in most people's lists of great number 10s.
I'm going to go along with that too.
Oh, good steal, he just read it.
Có cái tiếng gì
Back almost
như
at
mở máy
once.
tính à? Anh chưa?
You can never be short of runners into space.
And the shot! Gullit is flagged offside. Alexander-Arnold. Ruben Dias. Ødegaard. Ødegaard. Thuram. Gullit chasing after it. Rui Costa. Foot in. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Good read, needed to be. Kaká has a shot! Straight at the keeper.
Kaká usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Climbs up big! Oh, split-second reaction.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And reclaim. Can he put it away? De Bruyne. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Now it's Neymar. That's a shade optimistic. Ødegaard. Quality ball. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Rodri. Ødegaard. And here's Mbappe. Here's Rodri. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Haaland is offering a right smile there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, important interception. Thuram gets it clear. Nice ball, and he's in here.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this.
It's Salah! Worth a try, but not this time.
Ah, that's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
This is their second corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. It's Rui Costa. Yeah. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Gullit. That is lovely. Throw it. Ødegaard. Rodri. Now Ruben Dias. Hernandez. Victoria finding their passes. Short changes him with that pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Salah. Alexander-Arnold. Now Ødegaard. And he's intervened well there.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Salah. That is good alertness. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, strongly challenged there. And it's lofted through here. De Bruyne.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
And now the breakaway. Mbappe. Gently done. Oh, can he get onto this? And the referee brings the first half to a close. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Some first-half thoughts?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be so... Real chance! It's in!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Lille have fired themselves in front.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
And here's Haaland. Oh, and the shot! No mistake! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side...
Big chance! It's there!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Lille get themselves into the lead. Ødegaard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
He has found the way through. Goes in for the header! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Rodri. Victoria perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Haaland, good spot, he's seen the run. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bale wins the duel this time. Well, played right into his path. Cruyff tries a shot! He scored! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Hernandez gathers from the goal kick. De Bruyne, not the most accurate pass. Kvaratskhelia, and it's Son Heung-min. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, he has a goal! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So, a breakthrough already. Hernandez. And here's Haaland. De Bruyne. Mohamed Salah. Real chance! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
They've played it short. Vieira deals with that comfortably. Costa Curta with the clearance. Alexander-Arnold. Rodri. Great chance! And it's come back out to him. He's missed, but not by that far.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
First quarter of an hour gone. Arsenal are looking to go forward. And the finish! Victoria have their third corner. Great ball, and he's in here. Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Rodri. Haaland! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Kvaratskhelia. Victoria are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. And Dijk calmly anticipates. Gets a good foot in there. Rodri. And it's De Bruyne.
Victoria are really in a position where...
Now the finish! It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Victoria grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter,
It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's intervened well there. Some good work on the right flank here. And there's green grass ahead of him. Goes in for the header! No mistake! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Climbs up big! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Hết đất rồi.
Arsenal go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Rodri. Odegaard. It is a corner, good chance. Victoria get their 4th corner. Opts to play it back. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. He's got away. De Bruyne, and here's Haaland. Haaland. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Can he latch on to this? He's picked his way through.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And here's Kvaratskhelia. Son Heung-min delivers the ball.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
De Bruyne. Odegaard. Haaland looking to add to his goal. And we've reached half-time. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Children's announcement. With the father of a boy in the green backpack, kindly contact a nearby member of staff.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Kvaratskhelia fiddles it through. That's Kante. Odegaard. De Bruyne. And it's Rudiger. Now Odegaard. Mbappe. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Right.
Substitution.
Victoria can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Now it's Darwin, face to face. It's Son Heung-min! They've scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Any thoughts on the goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
Arsenal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Rodri. Shot a goal! It's in! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 77.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 3.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Number
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just...
Haaland! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Substitution in
And
progress.
he's there to
The
belt it
attendance for
away.
this match was 60,179.
Coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
He is through here. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Musiala. Bellingham. Out to the left it goes. Oh, he's onto this. He's shifting through. That's it! They've done it! What a great header. Got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Pedri. David Villa. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Lizarazu. Pedri. Real Mbappe! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. One of Spain's finest ever strikers, Jim.
Yes, I think his record speaks for itself, Peter. He's far from just a poacher. I like the...
Odegaard! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted. And it's De Bruyne. Haaland! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now it's Haaland. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Haaland! Shot a goal! Goal! Victoria! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Victoria have taken the lead. Listen, oh, what has happened here? Mbappe. Rodri kept his eye on it, and he's there. De Bruyne. And the shot! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
It's Salah! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And he's had it nicked away. Victoria have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Mbappe! He's cut it out. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now that's well seen too. Salah. Haaland. Mohamed Salah. David Villa. That is ended up in no man's land. It's a good spell of possession, this. And the shot! And it's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Rodri. De Bruyne. Alexander-Arnold. Rodri. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's through, now is he in? Back into the middle. De Bruyne! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Alexander-Arnold goes short. Great hit! And now they can spring out of defence. Ruben Dias gets over and intercepts. And here's Haaland. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. He's through here. David Villa. Real chance! David Villa made a good run there. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Izarazu. Pedri.
Victoria are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Mbappe! Played into space out wide. That is lovely. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he's straight offside.
Sáng mai là đi sớm đúng không? Như là
And that'll be the last act of the first
đi muộn
half.
còn sớm.
So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Victoria 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. So with great chance! Messi. And that has put paid to that. Ruben Dias. Oh, super ball! Brilliantly cut out. Rodri. De Bruyne. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Great ball if he can get there. Good read, needed to be. Adams. And here's the chance to counter.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Mbappe. Hernandez calmly anticipates. Yamal. Albert Ferrer is... And it's been given away. He's got away. And the finish! It's in! And they are right back within touch! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So is this the start of a comeback? And he's gone backward here.
Pin xanh
So
thì
nearly
nhiệm.
the perfect ball. Well, the ball
Pin
just
xanh.
didn't work out for the run that he made.
Victoria clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Chance! It's a good run, that. Great timing. That pass has been well intercepted. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank, and he's managed to get free. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Victoria can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And that is David Villa!
Sau lần này là đánh ngang cẩn thận.
That was superb goalkeeping.
Villa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
El dorsal 14 será sustituido por el dorsal 21.
Mohamed Salah gets it clear. Can he finish? Done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona have their second corner now. De Bruyne with the clearance. Oh, that was vital. Victoria are looking to go forward now. That has been slung wide. And now the breakaway. And it's De Bruyne. That's a nicely measured pass. Rodri. Referee has just said play on. Half an hour gone in the second half. Mbappe. He's onside. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well-timed, excellent interception. That is good alertness. Pedri. Messi. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. He has found the way through. He rises! Oh, taken with style!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
El dorsal 8. Villa. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 7, Messi. El dorsal 20. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 22, el dorsal 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
The final 5 minutes. And he's picked out the run. Oh, nice touch. And he has been fouled there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. And here's Nico Williams. And here's Nico Williams. Nice interception, well timed.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
That's a little off target.
Habrá 3 minutos de
Board
descuento.
shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And the keeper's given it away. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And that is that. Victoria can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets.